Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train with your girl, Lady T.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl,
Yeah.
Tanya Lady T. And it's today is more.
It's her birthday.
It's my birthday. Tony wish it was his. He's already gotten into the 50s club. He told me he saved me a spot. I appreciate it.
That's
but
right.
We were gonna go live, but I do want to enjoy my dinner.
Birthday meal is so good too.
And you know how he do. He's already out of the starting blocks. He's already said his grace. But anyway, y'all, we on the flavor train. Let me say grace. Thank you, most gracious and heavenly Father, for the food I'm about to receive, for the nourishment of my body, for Christ's sake. Amen.
Amen.
I tell the Lord, thank you for my mother. She makes my favorite quiche. It's got everything but the kitchen sink, minus her toenails.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put them in the jar.
And we've got some green beans and carrot medley, some mashed potatoes, and some sweet and sour what's some things called, Tony? Meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel good. You know what I mean? I feel really, 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 really good.
You have arrived.
I have arrived. Ma, I was going to go ahead on and ask you a question right out the gate before I got started really good. It was 50 years ago. She had such an amazing, beautiful woman. I mean, look at me. Ma, look at me. 50 years ago, you gave birth to me. Is that, I mean, look at me now. How do you see me? 50 years ago.
I see the same way I saw you whenever you start growing into yourself when you was about 2 or 3. That little inquisitive, talkative, and that same grin. And I thought, boy, she'll never do it. You still do the same thing. You still do that. And Dexter inherited it from you too.
Oh,
That smiling.
yes.
I'm telling you, because you can tell, like, some kids, like, when they're growing, how they're going to, because, some kids are just non-talkative, but you always talkative, and that.
Oh, you want me to be non-talkative?
No, I don't know. I don't like that now. I mean, because if you talk too much, I know how to tell you shut your pie hole. But I would rather have deal with, just like men. I don't like men that don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, like for instance, if you're dating somebody.
Oh, and they don't know how to talk.
And you introduce me, you say, well, this is
So and
Ralph,
so.
Bob, whatever. You put that on my husband because he can talk. This is Ralph, and all he got, and drop his head. I have a problem with that.
We talk around here, y'all.
Yes.
We talk a lot, and we talk often.
And we eat brown these parts.
That too.
Don't be bashful and all. I mean, sometimes you don't talk, if you don't talk, if you don't have nothing to say, that's one thing. But if you don't talk because, I don't know, just don't know what to say or whatever.
Some talk so they can't.
Well, them too.
Tony, now here's the question for you. See, you had your opportunity to ask these questions, but since you didn't, it's my turn. It's my time to shine.
Probably because I'm eating.
Something on my lip. Tony, since you were here before me, you're 2 years older than me and some change. So when I came on the scene and you recognized that I was a baby taking your place for attention, how did that make you feel? Go back to your 2-year-old self.
Give me that bottle.
I tell you what he did used to do to you.
What he used to do?
Ooh, cause
Mama finna tell it.
I used to work at night. I went back to work probably. I got to work at a phone company, and after my 6 weeks, I had to go back to work because I needed to work. So I worked at 11-7 shift. So supposedly, like
how about that? That was my first when I first got my first full-time job. I was 11 to 7. But go ahead.
I worked 11-7 shifts, so of course I get home in the morning about 7:30, 4 to 8. So y'all would be still asleep, and you know who would be there with y'all. And he'd gone to work. And what I would do, I would come in, and I'm always an organizer, so I would come in and set up like y'all, the little breakfast and sit get your bottles ready and get Tony something ready for when he got up, and I would try to hurry up and do that. Because, when you don't work 11 to 7, baby, that's rough when you get off in the morning. And I would put you, I'd get in the bed and lay down, and I would put you, of course, in the middle, and I put Tony. Because I figure about 10 or 11, because he wasn't but like 2.5, 10, 11 o'clock, he'd be ready to get up. That way I could get at least 2 hours. Every morning, without fail, for the longest time. And I had to get off that shift. He would drag you off that bed. Bam! He would drag you off that bed.
I remember you telling me that. What? Now, what? And I would bust my head.
Cutting it to my Similac.
He would pull you off that bed, and I was saying,
He always been greedy.
No, I said, no, you can't pull her off the bed. And you see, you be like, oh, play. You always say you want to play. And I thought, Tony,
you didn't feel bad about pulling me off the bed?
He wasn't but 2. He was busy. Boy, he was busy. So I thought, Lord, let me get me another shift before this boy killed my baby. So eventually they put me on a different shift. And of course, that was a way for me to save money, daycare, supposedly.
That's another plate, a replica of one.
So, those were the days back then, because I had to get up out of there and go to work. It wasn't no choice. It wasn't like, oh, God.
Tony always messed with me when I slept. Even up and when we got older, he would like toes between my matches. I mean, I said that backwards. He would like matches and stick them in between my toes when I was asleep. He would put Tabasco sauce on my lips.
That's just that stuff that siblings do to brothers and sisters do. Because I asked Angela about her and Andre, because they're about the same age as you and Tony. She said, oh, God, yeah. She said, even now we pick on. She said, yeah, I still pick on that joker.
Well, I think that'll always be.
Yeah, that's why I tried to tell Tania. I said, hey, you might well buckle up, shoes. You just buckle up.
I'm glad to be 50.
That you can have that kind of relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Some sisters, brother, don't even talk to each other, let alone play and aggravate each other.
That's true.
I just remember like when my brothers, the one that could have had everything, they were all they were somewhere in jail or whatever. So I never had that with mine. But I had a different kind of relationship with them. But I think I like that. Where sisters and brothers grew up where they still talk and
stuff, yeah.
See each other, mess with each other like that. Because I can remember my Uncle Jetson, he loved my dad. My dad loved him. He used to always, every Saturday and Sunday, he would come. And he was a drinker. But he used to cut up, honey. And I used to love me some Uncle Justin because he used to come and he'd be about half toe down and he'd get to sing and doing his little dance like a little polar bear, like he'd stand in the middle of the floor and go do from side to side.
Like a polar bear?
Yeah, like a big, because he was kind of round like. He would stand there and now you imagine, this was when I was 4 or 5 years old. And I'm 71, so this has been 65 years ago. And I still remember his little song and what that he would sing and stand there and sing, soup, soup, oh, butter rock. Don't ask me. I just remember that. I don't know. He just stands in the middle for a saying, and that was so funny to me. And of course, he be talking, you know, just like Corona used to. I be up under the table. Behind the chair, just
ear hustling.
Yes. I would ear hustle, and I used to do it to my brothers because they were teenagers. They come and I'd be stuck behind a chair somewhere. That's how I know all that old music. They be in there playing that music, and I'd be right there somewhere listening. But yeah, it's nothing like family. Whatever degree you have it.
That's good. I like them meatballs.
Honey, let me tell you, them meatballs taste today like they would have tasted in 2 or 3 days if I had not cooked them as long. So I know now the key, I just let them, I put them on low and just let them cook, because that sauce, and just let them turn. Because you know, when you buy them meatballs, they like beige or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I just let them cook until that sweet, so that sauce cooks all.
I run into a bit of a stumbling block.
What's going on?
I gotta let some room get made.
Just let it settle. So let me tell you, what the kids at? They still sitting?
Lauren texted me earlier.
How's she doing?
She doing good.
Did she go?
How's her mom?
Pretty good. She texted me this morning too.
That's good.
Yeah, I tried to check on her.
What about Dexter?
Pretty good.
You know that what's her name had the baby coming to her?
She did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Had a little boy.
Had a boy.
7 pounds and something. Good little boy.
Yeah, he's calling this morning.
His name is Hilton.
I don't know.
Hilton. Now I know I wasn't gonna know nobody's name. Why did I even try?
Hilton?
I ain't don't say it because I don't try to deck it out just in case they watch, because they do like to watch.
Well, what if we said the name wrong?
Yeah.
I hate to mess up anybody's name. Period.
Yeah, we're not gonna say it wrong.
But you know what? People misspell my name all the time, and few people say Howard. Guess you know what they always.
I always have to correct when I say the last name.
They always say Howard. Hey, Miss Howard.
Oh yeah.
Folks I've been known for years.
They've always said Howard.
I don't. Hey.
Sometimes I just howl.
Yeah, how? When I'm on the phone and telling people, I go ahead and spell it.
No. A howl.
Like a howl, like a werewolf.
So get it? Yes.
Or if you're gonna say it, I say how well. How well.
How are you doing today?
They still will say, and some of them say how but.
Or power. Or
Yes, I would power. Yeah, if you ever do you have a hearing? But and my name, of course, my first name, I can write it like I spell it, but they still spell it with a Y. Because not many people spell it with the I. So I got so much stuff with the wrong. Look, it's
don't
like
worry about.
Long as it don't age me, take no money out of my wallet, I can care less. I got awards with somebody else's name on it.
This is the one when they say, could you spell your middle name? I spell it and they do.
They can't even say it.
Don't say it either. Don't say it.
Yes, only me and my son have that name.
Yeah, that's famous.
Yeah.
Infamous. This boy over here is looking like somebody.
Don't do Jackson 5.
I know, but I'm saying other than that, he's favoring somebody.
I know he looks. I just saw it.
You know who nobody never talked about? Okay, Michael, Jermaine, Tony. Tito.
Jackie,
but
him right there.
Marlon.
I ain't never really talked about him.
No, you know Marlon got hurt in that accident that time. He sort of just was was sort of low key.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
I mean, I knew of them, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, Jermaine is the one that uses that shoe polish for his hairline and stuff now.
Yeah.
What you don't hear about is Rebe. Rebe
Rebe
she
checked out.
ducked out.
After
She did Centipede.
That was the song.
That was the song. What you talking about?
Woo, woo, you could dance up on Bluetooth.
Well, they say Michael Jackson's nephew can sing.
I've been
It's
on probably.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him because he was on what you call him? On I was gonna say Celebrity Apprentice. He was on
That tea is good. I should have put me some more
you know
in there.
what? That's some of the tea the barber gave me is called orange Pico tea, but you have to brew it.
Right.
It's very strong. I put 3 tea bags for that whole container.
That is strong.
I made a cup of tea one time. Girl, please knocked my socks off, and I didn't even have on socks.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But it was good. It had that good.
Bite.
Yes, sir. That's some good tea.
Mm-hmm.
Real good tea.
I think I ate so fast. I'm about to pop now.
Yes, I'll get me a bite to eat.
I put 2 plates down.
Ooh.
Ready to eat. When I like my keep, what I really wanted to do with them.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
With some grits, but I can get them potatoes.
Collard with grits.
Grits and
What's your mind?
thank you.
Collard with grits.
I don't know what I thought I heard her say.
Now you actually heard somebody say that.
That is a pretty.
When you play this back, collards and grits. You're gonna be like,
I said
That-
pot of grits.
A pot of grits. See a pot of grits, collards and grits. See how it almost sounds the same?
CP. Don't even get it.
Collards and grits in a pot of grits. Collards and grits, a pot of grits. They sound alike.
No, they don't.
In my ear, the words occur when it's out of sight. I'm getting kind of sleepy.
That's good. That's good. We'll go with that. You realize you have birthday kids, right?
Huh?
All of them.
Oh, I know. I gotta slow down.
I tried to.
You ain't that late. Why you watching me?
I done lapped you.
Why you watching me
I
and
have
wanting to
lapped you.
see what I'm gonna be? Eat that meatball and stick to thee.
Really? I mean,
Like on that progressive commercial, that guy tried to say, "My name is Mark, and I'm here to say this." Mark.
Stop.
Never do that again.
Oh, we're gonna do a little small segment on squirrel talk. We ain't gonna hold you long because we got stuff to do. We got stuff to talk about. I want to watch TV. I want to enjoy today. I want to relax. We can't go nowhere. So I'm gonna enjoy my birthday right here and have the flair. What's the flair? You say, I know I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it to you. I don't feel the rhyme chime coming in tonight.
me neither.
But check this out, y'all. Mom showed me a video where a squirrel ate through her screen. He was eating through it like he was on a gangster lean. All these years, she been feeding the squirrels. And all of a sudden, they ate through her screen like a twirl. She put the bread that she normally throws out to the birds and the bees and the squirrely leaves. Yes, ma'am, but let me tell you, I'm going on my road now. Don't interrupt me. It's my birthday.
Bread that she throws out to the birds and the bees.
Tanya, pass me her cup.
Hey, I've seen birds laying on bees.
Tanya, pass me your cup.
I've seen bees land on birds.
But I said,
I ain't got no more. I
Do
said,
bees eat bread? I don't think so.
anyway, whatever. This is. Can I tell it?
Bees
I'm
don't eat
rhyming.
bread.
I'm rhyming. Since y'all
Bees
always
don't eat
trying to
bread.
deny me. Okay. So now she was telling me about this. she showed the video where it ate through the screen. Then she tried to blame it on me. How is it my fault that squirrels over on this side? Keep in mind, I live about 15, 17 minutes away from my mother's house. Y'all already know the deal with Rick, John, James, and Shaquita over there. Shalonda. Y'all already know the deal with them. Okay? Y'all already know I stopped.
Squirrels communicate, right?
Tony, see, I can't. It's my birthday, people. Tell them it's my birthday. I have to have the floor all the time for today. So now, she's saying it's my fault that the squirrel ate through her screen. And he did. He bit a bit. He ate through it. And he broke some pottery out there too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Was he foaming at the mouth?
No, that little joker was hungry and he ate through that screen, came towards you, got that bread and chewed all off the top. I'll show you the video.
Okay, so wait. So she was a little bit upset. Like most homeowners, when they start trying to chew up and tear up your house, no, it's like I declare war on the squirrels. We love them. They're cute. They're fuzzy.
They become rodents then.
But then the thing of it is, we need to get back to the understanding. How did it become my fault?
Because you stopped
wait.
squirrels out there where
Because
you
was
live,
the queen of the
and
squirrels.
they took it out on me. They done communicated to each other, or else they done come over here looking for food, and then they got me, and they probably said, "What doggone hell, Mama ain't putting no food
Squirrels
out there."
talk to each other.
I know, but they can't talk as far from 17 miles from
They
here.
got folks that live across town.
West side, east side. Okay, but anyway, so it's my fault.
Yeah, have you seen a squirrel go through a tree with that big old white? Please.
But the thing of it, I understand that they do communicate. Mama, please, I'm telling the story. Okay, so now, it's not my fault. Now, I stopped feeding the squirrels over there at my house because these jokers were, I'm like, y'all think I'm lying. I'm not lying. I'm just telling you. And people who have squirrels, now, of course, I didn't listen to y'all, but lesson learned. I get it now. Because they got it now. They know not to do it now. Because, honey, I did some stuff that lit them up. No squirrels were harmed. They just know. I got a nice little spray concoction that keeps them at bay. Because they know that the girl Lady T on the flavor train don't play. It's about to be squirrel season. October, they say. But the squirrels that live around in my yard and in those pine trees, they know I slay. Now, here's the thing. It's not my fault. How would the squirrels over here know that I stopped feeding the squirrels over on my side of town?
That bag, by the way.
You gonna show them,
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where he came in at.
Goodness gracious.
But Tony,
They meant business. You can't leave bread out there.
I told her that. I said he saw
But
her
I
leave that bread.
plenty of tackles when I
You must didn't leave it. You must have left that too long.
I don't know. When I would feed them, I would leave a bag. I keep the extra bread. I just do a little bag of bread and hang it on the thing. And then, because I was feeding them.
Anyway, honey, that ate through her screen, honey. And I get it. Now that would make me feel some type of way. And see, that's what was happening to me. They would start jumping on my screen as a way to get my attention. Like, where are nuts? Where are nuts? You normally throw them out here between 7:45, 8:32. It's 11:37, and you ain't throw no nuts out. So they would jump on my screen. And they would walk on the screen and it would make that noise, And I'm like, I'm working. I'm like, what is that noise? What is that noise? And then I would see their shadow on the blinds. Like if I didn't have my blinds open, I could see them on. I said, oh, heck to the no.
She think this a game, y'all.
Are you kidding me? So, I feel horrible that they ate through Mama's screen, but let me tell you something.
I wonder what Allstate would say if I filed a claim.
Well, I'm telling you, you watch there's a bunch of squirrel videos on YouTube, and it's universal. All squirrels are the same way.
Oh, I don't doubt
Pretty
that.
much.
They do that, and see what it is. See, a lot of people, you know, with what we're going through. See, a lot of people go to the parks and they feed the squirrels, and this is universal. Well, a lot of people ain't been able to do that because of the situation we're in with this virus.
That's why I said.
So the squirrels ain't been getting fed. All over.
You stopped feeding yours, and they came from your house.
It could have been your neighbors in your neighborhood and stopped feeding them. Squirrels get a supply of nuts nature-wise, and other people feed them. Well, when other people see, because people busy trying to feed their families, they ain't got time to buy no nuts.
And you decided to feed them when you did.
And I did, and like I said, lesson learned. So I stopped feeding them. I stopped feeding them.
You think
So-
you could just stop like that and it's over?
That's
Cold
why I said
turkey.
it's
You
mad.
know,
Oh yeah, they was mad. They were mad. Just like I can remember when
no. The opposite word is still mad.
Yeah, but just like when
Yeah.
Rex did it, he said when he stopped feeding them cats, oh, they went down there like game busters, and he said they were out there like had they dukes up,
That's
throwing
right.
throwing acorns at them, and yeah, they were out there, and they pulled on his
Got it, Paul.
heartstrings, and so he started back feeding them. Well, I'm not finna be that way.
Well, they
I've
don't-
cut it.
Mm.
I've cut them off.
Something gonna give.
Well, yeah, something's giving because when they try, I light them up.
You gonna have to call animal control.
Yeah. Honey, I done already
I'm
had
telling
it. I done had it checked. Ain't nothing been breached. They ain't in my attic or nothing like that. They live in the trees, but like I said, and if push come to shove, if it get that way, I got alternative too.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
That's what they do all day, every day.
Yeah.
So hold over here, Jimmy.
But yeah, they do say that. But yeah, I got it situated. Trust and believe, honey. That's my investment. But see, Mama left them. See, what happened was she let them see her throw that bread out there, and when she threw that bread out there the first time, and he got inside her enclosure, and she said, "What happened to the bread I just threw out there for the birds?" Well, we'll call him Jackie. Or what you want to name yours? Charlie. Charlie saw
You
you.
give him no name too.
He saw you throw that bread out there, and he was like, "Oh, so she the one been throwing this bread out all these years."
They knew them rascals knew because I've been.
So you know what they said about you? They was like, oh, so she been talking to the neighbors. Okay. That's what they said.
That's what y'all need to tell yourself
That's
to make
what
y'all
they
feel.
said when you stop feeding them bread. She been talking to the neighbors.
No, I don't. I didn't never feed my squirrels bread. I always
Nuts.
fed them peanuts.
Oh, the top of the line.
Yeah.
So
Cause I mean, I read up on what they ate.
that's right. You gave them the top of the line.
Gave them some nuts.
Already
didn't
shelled.
start throwing- if
They
I
didn't even
had
have to
fruit or
shell them.
whatever, I said, let me throw a little fruit out there.
They didn't even have to shell them. Look how nice you were.
Yeah.
So you know they looking
Because
for
I
it.
got those
You think you can just
see
go
them
in there and
crackers
just...
things, see, I got them
For the
set up
first
in
week,
there.
they were mad. They were right. I'm telling you this. Okay, after a week of me start feeding them, this is what they did. They would get on my banister on my front porch, and they would jump off the banister and slam into my storm door. So I said, like I said, I was in my office, and I'm like, you know, because I might have worship and praise music going on in the background in the living room, or whatever the mood I'm in, and I always put it on low. You know, just so there's noise in the air, so to speak. And I kept hearing, boom, boom, boom. And you know, I got high ceilings in my living room, so I'm like, because I remember one time I was sitting there watching TV, and that bird actually flew into that big dome window I got at the top. And I thought, ooh, I said, I bet he killed
broke his
himself.
neck.
But anyway, so I thought, well, maybe, you know, something's done ran into. And I got real quiet. And I heard it again. Balloon, 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 balloon. And I
Open the door.
and I used to keep my door open, you know, the glass door shut, of course, and locked, but the wood door, I kept it open before it got real hot. Now I keep it closed because I don't want my cool air to escape out. But before And I said, what is it? And as I was turning the corner, going into the room and going down the hallway to get to the front door, I saw that joker jump from the banister and hit the. I said, oh, heck to the lawn. Now, people had told me, they said, girl, don't feel it, because they'll start walking up and tapping on your window, and that's what they were doing. They would tap on your window. Them jokers are smart. Very intelligent. Very intelligent. So, yeah, like I said, lesson learned. Your homegirl. But that first week, I think they got the picture now. Now, my other neighbors and stuff, they feed them. They be feed them. So, I guess that's my saving grace, where they want food with me. They've stopped. Every once in a while, you'll see them run across the yard. Yeah, and of course, I don't care nothing about them being in the yard. But they know not to come up toward my windows anymore. But I'm going to tell you, the first couple of weeks, them jokers was hot. And when I run out there on the porch, they'll scurry up the tree and they'll sit on the branch and just look at me. And I know there was squirrel cussing me.
Look, you ain't got to use the bathroom. Baby, flying on you.
Woo!
Well, see,
Them squirrels is a trip.
Because I have every species of bird in the book right here. So I call myself feeding the birds.
The squirrels,
I
honey.
only see it's about 2 or 3 squirrels I see. So so if they eat, they eat. Because once I throw it out there, whoever get to a person, I throw at least a half a loaf of bread out there at a time.
So what would you do, Sherlock? You act like you the squirrel whisperer.
I don't mess with it.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. I would. I'm just saying. Let's just say I called upon you to give. That's the dilemma. Okay, your mama just told you. What's the dilemma?
BB guns.
What do you think she should do about this situation?
What with the BB gun?
I'm gonna bring you some ammonia. That's what helps. That's what keeps them deterred. I got that ammonia in the spray bottle.
I'm stop feeding the birds because of the squirrel. Because I got sitting right there. I got 2 packs of crackers and some chips. Those crackers.
Oh, the birds that eat crackers?
They eat anything you put out there.
Yeah, they'll pick on and get pieces of it and eat it.
All my chips.
That's what Red said. He said you throw some ginger snaps out there, they'll eat them.
Anything they can pick up and they do what they have to do and take it back to their nest.
I ain't throwing nothing else out there.
And I deliberately threw some big pieces of bread out there one day. I took a hot dog one and broke it in 3 pieces. Because usually I take time to break it up. Small morsels. But they get it anyway. So.
Raccoons.
I don't see how that's my fault.
They got raccoons and stuff around here too.
Yeah,
I've never seen a raccoon. I'm sure they're out there.
They small too. They'll go pull the lid off.
Yeah, now I've seen a bunch of videos where they'll pull all the
in there.
Go down in your trash can.
Them things scary.
You gotta get the ones that lock. The lids that lock.
Now some people put them big glue traps out there, and the squirt because it's baited with that peanut butter smell. And some people say that you put them out there and that sticky stuff get all on them, and they be mad and they'll stay away from your house. But that's cruel.
I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna still feed those birds, but if they continue to come up on my porch, then I'll spray that stuff out there for them. They got some stuff called cat away, and they'll keep, squirrels, cats, whatever away.
Well, that ammonia has been very effective. They do not like the smell of that ammonia.
That stuff have all kind of chemicals in it. Right.
But that ammonia keeps them away. But yeah. I don't like the smell of mothballs. I don't like. They say mothballs keep snakes and all that away.
Snakes too.
But I can't deal with the smell of mothballs.
But you rather have a snake crawl up in there?
Well, I'm just saying. I ain't never seen a snake crawl up in there. If I ever
won't see it.
Ever. Matter of fact, actually, there were 2 boxes of mothballs in my utility room.
So that's telling you something.
And I just keep them in there. I just keep them in there where my water heater is.
I wouldn't, not in the house. I would do it around the perimeter of my house.
Well, see, I got a utility closet inside my garage.
There's stuff like that they could get in cool places.
And there's 2 boxes of mothballs in there actually, and I told Ray to just leave them
right
there.
over here on Crawford. He went to have that land behind him, cleaned up, and they pulled up that tree. He said 10 snakes came from behind him.
I can't handle nothing like that. Ain't gonna try to handle. No.
I said,
nerves can't take it.
Ain't no way. Your nerves.
What your nerves do?
The first time I seen a black man fly.
What? No.
I remember lady dad said snake was.
All right, y'all, we about to do it. We just sitting here jaw jacking, honey.
And how calm he was. He said, "Hey, come here. Let me show you something." I said, "What?" He said, "Come here. Let me show you something." I said, "Oh, okay." And he lifted up that thing. That snake was coiled all the way around, but the motor's round.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, in the summertime, so it was warm. So I guess that's why. Honey, when I was, I'm like, I want to beat it right on.
Ooh.
I said, "Don't you ever get on that lawnmower again! And don't call me!" I hit somebody. Hey,
No call him. Yeah.
don't call me out here. And I was tearing this show up.
Yeah. And you know what? When you're fearful, when people are fearful about stuff like that, whether it's bugs, animals, snakes, and stuff like that, it's very dangerous to play with people when they have a fear.
And you're speaking from your perspective.
Oh, absolutely.
I know. I'm just wanting to understand so they can see the feeling that you're showing right now.
Oh yeah, because see the thing, my family knows, and people who really know me, even my coworker. My coworkers even know if they see a bug, they go ahead on and take care of it. They
get out the way.
They don't get excitable. They go ahead on and take care of it.
Or get out the way.
Because kill you.
Well, see, they just know. They just know. Honey, I've almost broken legs, broken my legs.
Either I have killed a bug or get out the way.
So, people who know you, they should know not to play games with you when it comes to stuff like that. Because you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. Don't do that. Don't do that to people.
I thought that woman had a concussion.
People who have a phobia of certain things, don't play with them. Don't play with folks. Auntie and them scared of a snake, and you throw a rubber snake.
That rubber snake come back rubber bands.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, don't play with people. And you might think it's a little bitty kiki and a little ha-ha moment. I'm just telling y'all, when it comes to me.
I don't like pranks and practical jokes. I think because people get mad too quick. I don't miss it.
I said when it comes to me.
So you remember that time we were at Olive Garden? No, it was Olive Garden. One of the restaurants in Greenville, and boy, one of them water bugs was crawling across the floor. You know how they have you, this is wait out here till we call you? Me and Tony was standing out there, and I just happened to look, and here come a big water bug, and the lobby was full.
Sure.
I had prayer meeting right there to myself. I said, "Father, in the name of Jesus." And you remember I kept telling you, "Well, Tony, let's stand over this way," and he kept crawling.
Yeah, because you were trying to get my attention.
I was trying to get you out the way, because if she had looked down there and saw that thing crawling, that boy wouldn't even stand there. She would have cleared out the kitchen, the dining room, and the lobby.
I'm telling you, when people are scared or that adrenaline hits you, the strength that comes in your body can be deadly.
Yeah.
Have you ever been hit and slapped real hard by a man?
Oh. Okay. Oh. Why would you ask no?
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give you a measurement.
Try another one.
Because it would be times 10. If I
remember that time you hit me.
I slapped her on her shoulder real hard.
You up there looking.
She really. Ooh, she was.
Look, I ready.
See?
Girl, let me tell you one damn thing. If you,
Wait. She was so mad, but you know what? Cause I jumped from this side of the room to the other side of the room, and she was cooking. Of course, she was at the stove cooking. Yeah, you were cooking, and she was moist. She was warm, and her skin was moist. And when I slapped her in her back, you imagine I slapped her in her back, and her back was moist. And you said, "Girl, don't make me get you delivered or something."
Ooh, I said, honey,
she was so mad.
You need to get delivered.
She had put her fit. She almost cold caught me when she realized I was running from a mom. That was about 20 years ago.
Yeah, you almost got it.
It's ridiculous.
Like that day when Tanny put that book on my lip.
What?
That rascal.
She did what?
She was about 10 or 12 or something like that. And she came around there and she said, I'm going to put a book on you. And I said, girl, go on inside. And then in a few minutes, I felt something. And you know, I felt something wet on right here. And you know, automatically, when something hits you, this is the first thing you do.
Get your tongue, you're right. Sauce. And it wasn't your salt.
What?
I thought I told you about she was about 12. And when I did that, I knew she had really put that book on my lip. And plus I did.
You dried a little bit.
I almost called her. Look. And I couldn't hit her. I said, because if I hit you, I'm going to kill you. I can't go to jail. I got to go to work tomorrow. What? So mad. I told her, get out of here. Get out of here right now while you can walk. I'm so mad with Tess. And she thought she was rolling. I said, girl, you ask her about putting that book on her. I said, she saw
why did she want to play with you?
12 and stupid.
12 and being stupid.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I'll never
Oh Lord have mercy.
I told her, I said, ooh. And you know how people say, you better be glad I know Jesus. Honey, because that day I was in a kangaroo box, her.
Child.
Yes, Lord, honey. I'm telling you the truth. Woo.
You know what? Since you telling it, I don't think I really ever did anything so horribly wrong when I was a child.
When you went to, it got missing, and we couldn't find you.
That was my thing. Tell me about it, because I know what Tony's was. We're going to tell mine, Tony, then I'm going to end the video because it's getting long, y'all.
I was trying to get at you, and I lunged at you, because I was going to tear your behind up, because you had went. What was that little store down there?
She went to the 7-Eleven and we could not find her. You didn't come straight back.
School or something.
You didn't come straight back. And so you know how when parents you can't find your child, you get worried, you get scared. Mm-hmm. So she was scared mad. And when you finally came, traipsing up in there.
I was talking about I knocked you under the.
She did. Dad had to go in there and get her. He had to come in there and get her because she was finna kill you.
No. What happened?
And she gave you a scared, mad whooping.
Well, what? Didn't something happen to me where I missed the bus home and I had to walk home in the rain?
You was down there.
I was thinking it was because I kept thinking, why nobody came looking for me?
You went to the 7-Eleven.
You went.
Yeah.
Oh God, he looked just like my brother on that picture.
No, I remember I missed the bus and I was walking home in the rain. And I can remember that rain made me itch.
You might have did that at one point in time, but that day,
this time
it was a 7-Eleven.
You just call yourself gonna go to the store.
And then nobody couldn't find you.
And what did Tony do? Because me and Tony was always together.
I was where I was supposed to be.
No, we always had to be together.
I think you snuck off.
You went off, but we went together. You didn't come back. You went staying off.
You left me. Tony was good, was running ahead and leaving me.
No, I didn't leave.
You didn't leave me that time. Tony, you didn't leave me that time.
No.
Tony, you did.
No, I didn't.
How is it that we went together? I told you it was something. Tony and I used to go to places together because you would make us go together. And Tony would always leave and run ahead of me and leave me to scare me.
Well, that's some sister and brother thing. That you know that. I knew
No,
that.
this time you chose.
You back because he. Kept
Why
saying
didn't
he didn't know
you
where
go
were.
back and make sure that I was walking
You
closer
did.
to you?
That's what it was. You took another route.
So did you weren't watching me, Tony. I
Mhm.
could have got snatched up.
No, you decided to do something. I forgot what you did. I forgot you
I don't
did.
know,
You took
I
another
know
route.
You were MIA. for a
So
while.
now what did you say? And now forget about me. We finna dig deeper. What did you say when you got home and I wasn't with you?
You went another route.
Yeah, let's dig deep into this unresolved issue.
Like we
You got-
did
you
that
got
dream when
you got told up. She told you up.
I got a whipping because he left me.
Yeah,
I didn't really whoop you because whenever I went to reach at you, you fell. And what you did,
your belt came
she
loose, so she was
crawled.
grabbing you.
Yeah, you crawled, you got up under the bed.
Tony,
Wait a minute, you got up on that bed and wouldn't come out. That's why, because your dad came home and got you up on that bed.
what?
You went and got up on that bed and you. You wouldn't come up on that bed. But that's amazing how apparently like your child get lost or something hurt. You said, when I find him, I'm going to kill him.
Tony, you was low down.
And all these years, Tony always say, I threw you or knocked you under the bed, hit you and you went under the bed.
I must have blocked. See how they say psychiatrists say you block stuff out your mind? I must have really been terrified. Because that was something I must have totally blocked out of my. Now, see, I don't have any memory of that at all.
Well, honey, that and it wasn't like a long period of time. It was just that whenever Tony came in the house and I didn't see you, and I asked him, I said, well, Tony, where's Tony? You said, I don't know. I don't know. He kept saying he didn't know. And I'm looking all outside. We're asking folks next door. Went back down the trail that you take from the store, didn't see you. And I don't know how it was that you came back and got back in the house. That was a scary time.
Now, I remember Tony did something real bad. He burned and cut up your blanket or something.
Cut up that y'all.
I remember.
Little Three Stooges mess.
Yeah, I remember that.
When we were in, where were we at then?
Florida.
Florida, yeah. Cut up that.
I do remember that.
I thought, oh my
See, we remember other
God.
people's stuff. We don't remember our stuff.
I don't even think I whooped him that day because, honey, it was just so beyond. What? And when I asked him,
Yeah, because you
Why
didn't
did
let
you
me watch
cut
it
up-
anymore.
why did you cut up that? And he
Why she wouldn't let you watch the Three Stooges no more?
Because he had
Oh.
he cut that bedspread up, and I said, Tommy, why did you? Because you know,
And it was blue and white, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
blue and white with flowers. And he talking about whoop whoop. When he was 7, he was like whoop whoop whoop, and he did that little stupid dance thing, whoop whoop whoop, and I'm standing there like, huh? He demonstrated because I told him, I said, show me how did you, because I was trying to figure out what made you cut, and when he did the whoop, 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 and then and he was showing me how he slit that bedspread with that knife or whatever he did with it. That was when I realized them stupid Three Stooges, because he loved them. And he had seen a scene on the Three Stooges because that was that thing to do with Mo, that big one. We used to always
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I said, you'll never watch it again. Never. Ever. You ain't never going to watch it.
Ooh, that was so devastating. Anyway, y'all, we about to go. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed Walk Down Memory Lane up until.
Yes, Lord.
But anyway, y'all, I want.
You remember the time that y'all was in that play at the church and you was singing and Tony was behind you messing with you?
He was pulling my dashiki.
Yeah.
We were dressed up like the old way in a
The
manger.
3 wise men or something, yeah.
And and Mom had fixed our little, what's some things called when they wear them things over their head in the desert?
Habit.
Yeah, the togas and stuff.
Yeah.
And he cut up the whole.
He kept pulling mine because he wanted mine to come completely off my head.
And it was nothing I could really do because I kept trying to.
Because we're in the middle of a play.
Yeah, I could see. And when I looked, because I kept seeing you do this, you know, and then I looked and he was standing behind you.
Tugging at my thing.
And I was trying to make him look, and he don't want to look over there. Man, I thought I'm going to get you out. I'm going to get you. Boy, y'all used to cut up. Y'all used to,
yeah,
that's
so
when women was giving out like candy.
Ooh, we used to get tore up. Ooh, we used to get some whippings.
Y'all jokers was
Free candy.
English. Y'all was always into doing, it was always something. But I never whooped y'all that way. Your dad was
Daddy was the whooper.
Oh, yeah,
man, he'd stand there with a jogging suit on. That was his exercise.
One jogging suit on, high watch.
Oh.
Black sock. But Tony, you know that time you and Curtis mooned them people off that bus and when we were in Spain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that girl. The
You-
bro knows
Now,
the bus monitor.
There's probably a
and
whole
Curtis.
lot of problems and trouble Tony got in that we can't even tell. That
The
I don't.
bus
That I
monitor,
didn't
you
even
know,
know
I
nothing
didn't
about.
like her.
You didn't like who the bus
The
driver?
monitor.
Oh,
She was probably just making y'all sit down so when
She,
you quiet.
She's a real heavy smoker.
Probably smell like.
I couldn't stand her. As soon as she got, but I moaned her to her.
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
You pulled your pants all the way
and
down.
mooned.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say nothing.
I stepped my butt out the window.
That's what mooning
Ooh,
was.
oh, well I know that, but I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to get a visual. Like where were you at, standing?
On the
On the
bus.
school bus.
And let that window down or put his butt up behind when they called. I thought, oh, no, he didn't. It was him. Curtis did it too, I believe. Curtis or one of them boys
Curtis,
did.
yeah. It was Curtis.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
what
but
old
you know, you
Curtis
say
is.
about when you raising children, they doing that stuff.
Curtis Chapman. If you're out there, holler back.
Yeah. Curtis was a little light, real little
Real,
light.
like red, high, yellow.
Ooh, this
red.
video is almost out. Let's end this video. They're probably gonna be like, "Dag Lady T, we know it's your birthday, but dag on."
All
right, y'all. So
Yeah,
did.
Curtis Chapman, his little brother Billy.
Yeah. That
His little
Curtis
brother
was,
named Billy.
woo, and he was a pistol. Curtis was.
That was my buddy though.
Yes, Lord.
And then my little buddy
I
around
know
there,
that was
Charlie. Remember Charlie?
Yeah.
They stayed
Who was
around
the
there.
guy that boy that used to always eat Doritos?
That was in Florida.
Mm.
That was
That's why I
Marcus.
get my friends mixed up too from Mississippi and Florida.
Florida,
and
yeah.
Spain. I be thinking about different incidents. And
No, I
have to
remember all of them.
Or sometimes when I talk to Edjanelle, I be trying to talk to her about somebody in Florida. And I'm
I
thinking,
remember all of them.
All right, y'all, we about to do it. Thank y'all for your support. Please thumbs up the video because y'all know it's my birthday. And this video, what time is it, Tony?
It's,
Hold on, 'cause I want-
evening time.
I want to make sure.
7:30.
Okay, well, it's gonna be probably after 8 o'clock before it get posted tonight.
Oh,
But that's all right. Y'all will still
That's a
tune
pretty
in.
one.
But thank you. Thumbs up, share, like. Sharing is caring. And look, y'all, I want to thank y'all for
And get out there and vote. Get out there and vote.
Yes, yes,
Early vote if you can.
yes. And
Register too.
Get out there and vote and get your census in.
oh yeah. Well, that's Tina Turner. She looks good.
She beautiful. Beautiful.
That's why. I was listening. I'm your private dancer.
Yeah.
Dancer for money. Now back then, I never really thought about the lyrics and the words until I got older and was really paying attention to the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make $1 million. I want to live out by the sea.
And she does.
She showed up that French Riviera, honey. Talk about speaking it. Anyway, let me go, y'all. And I want to thank y'all for stopping on the flavor train because of what? What? Flavor is where it's at. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.